We're going to discuss about the asset properties. So during my college days, I always find difficult to understand this concept. So now I have come up with an example and very easy. I'm trying to explain in the very easiest way. So let's start. So consider there is an bank account. You have one bank account, okay, which is having 25,000 as a balance, okay, but the minimum balance required to maintain in the bank is 5,000. Okay, so now the situation, like, let's consider there is a situation where you need to transfer some money to your friend account. Okay, so what will happen? This activity are involved. Okay, this activity will have two things. Okay, well, first, the money will be deducted from your account, and at the same time money will be added to your friend's account. Okay, so let's consider, what if the first activity succeed but the second one fail? What will happen? So money will be deducted from your account, but it is not going to received by your friend account, right? So this leads to system is in inconsistent state. Okay, so now let's try to understand the, so this one scenario, okay, where we have considered there is a one bank account for 25,000, and the minimum requirement to maintain the balance is 5k. Okay, and at the same time you are transferring one account or some funds from your account to your friend account, and just try to understand the situation. Now let's come to the our asset properties. So first is A for atomicity. Okay, so what is it is, so it says either both of the activities should happen or it should be completed. Okay, so no, if none of the activities happen, then we will end up in the inconsistent state. So this is how the atomicity we can explain. Okay, a third one is, sorry, the second is consistency. So what is the consistency? So let's say you want to transfer entire 25,000k. Okay, what if the transaction goes through it and which leads system in inconsistent state? Why? Because we will be hitting to zero balance. But now our condition says we should have at least 5,000 as a minimum balance in your account, right? Understood. So now the third one. So what is isolation? Okay, so let's consider, there is one more example. Okay, the same example we're going to consider. You are transferring 10,000 for to your friend account. Okay, so this happens, so your account will be deduced, sorry, you deducted at the time t1, and later your friend is going, the account get added with the 10k at time t3. What if during this time, what if somebody is trying to read your balance and your friend account balance? Okay, what will happen? So so it will happen at, let's say, consider at time t2. Okay, so in between time t1 and t2, so there will be a wrong data, right? Because money will be deducted from your account, but it's not credited to your friend's account, right? So eventually there is no isolation, right? So so now what happened, like, so what database says, like, the reader should only see when both of the transactions are, or both of the activities should be done. So this is called as isolation. Now the fourth is durability. What does it mean? So what is durable? Durable means it should be longer persistent, should not be broken. Okay, so durable means our transition should be committed. Okay, so we can commit, let's say there are some changes when those are committed to the database. Okay, and we should not lose those changes even after any kind of a failure happens, let's say the power failure or database corruption. So whenever we, in both of these circumstances, if we try to load the database back into this original state, so we should have the committed transactions present in the server side, right? So that's how it's the asset property. Okay,